How's it going, YouTube? I am pretty excited because was not expecting this particular box to get here nearly as quickly as it did. But we have our first Topps product, well, first flagship, I should say, Topps product of the 22-23 soccer season. This year, unlike last year, their paper product of Topps actually includes all of the different UEFA leagues. So you got Champions League, Europa League, and then Europa Conference League. So more opportunity to hit young stars, opportunities to hit guys who aren't necessarily playing in the Champions League, and then also some chances to hit some pretty cool stuff. This year's product includes the likes of Holland autos, Garnacho autos from Manchester United. But I just got this in. I'm super pumped to take a look at what the product looks like. Topps' site promised that these boxes would contain 2 numbered cards, but from what I've been told, most of the boxes have actually had 3 numbered cards. And last year, and I think it's consistent this year, last year, all the cards that are numbered were numbered to 30 or less. So you had some real chances to hit some pretty cool stuff. There's plenty of big rookie chases in the 22-23 lineup for Topps this year, including Julian Alvarez, Alejandro Garnacho. And then you've got some other guys in here as well that I'm sure once I see that'll pop into memory. But just like kind of Panini stuff this year, the other chases are the Holland Man City cards. So we'll see what we can get. That's what the box looks like. You've got the information on the odds on the back here. From what I've been told, the autographs are also falling about 1 in every 3 boxes. So that's pretty consistent with what we saw with last year's standard paper product. They were much rarer than that, though, in first edition last year. So let's rip right into this. Let's see what we can get. Obviously, Star Balls are kind of another one of the chases that we're after, but this will be my first look at this. And so far, it's got the kind of like nice classic Topps feel and look to it. It looks like we do have a Star Ball at the back of this pack coming up here. So hopefully that one will be good. Got rookie card there. Rookie there. I'm not seeing on the front of the cards. I do miss, and I believe last year they had the positions of the guys on the front. Would be nice to have had that again. Sometimes, especially with these young rookies, you don't really know. I believe Fabio Blanco here is one of our better guys. He, on a big club, obviously, in Barca. Let's check the back and see what we can find out about him. Yeah, he's a midfielder, and he was born in 2004. So he is basically he just turned 19 this year. So very, very young midfielder for Barca. We'll go ahead and sleeve that. Something I like about the first edition product compared to the regular flagship one too is typically, these are cards that you can ship to ComC because, people do like the first edition. They only made about 4,000 or so boxes of this if that numbering does line up. So, an opportunity to get some stuff that's actually pretty limited in soccer. And then our last card here, Martin Odegaard. That is actually not a Star Ball foil. That is just a standard foil. Really cool look to that card. That one wasn't numbered, was it? It's not. So that's not the Star Ball. That's just a regular foil board parallel. Go ahead and sleeve that. And I do want to check the back of the pack. Let's see if we can figure out what that one's called. Because last year they were all Star Balls. Icy. Okay. So icy parallels last year were, I believe, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the icy parallels were a retail blaster box parallel. It's got Thomas Muller. Philip Cohn with the rookie cup there, goalie for Salzburg. Leo. Haraldsson. Looks like he just scored a goal. There's our Holland. So we will sleeve Erling Braut Holland. Love the photo. That's the classic like Holland one-touch goal pose right there. So the non-rookies do have stats on the back as opposed to that rookie of Blanco that we hit that did not. And then Jota. I don't know him. Thought that was Diego Jota for a second, but it's just Jota. Cool. Interesting that they went with the European style on the birthdays. So this product was released in Europe as well, and they're obviously, playing to their audience. That's kind of cool. You don't really see that a lot. It's going to confuse a lot of the U.S. collectors out there who aren't used to seeing the month in the middle. Pulisic, Cody Gakpo. Not a rookie on Gakpo, despite, I believe, and I could be wrong, but he might have had a Topps Now, actually, come to think of it. But these are his first Topps regular release cards. He wasn't in Chrome or paper last year. Desire for Stad. Oh, just dropped that. Luka Modric. Sorry about that, Luka. What position? We got a midfielder on him. I don't know. Let's leave him. I should probably check the rookies, guys. And I'm sorry for that reason. This break will take a little bit longer than normal. But yeah, I'm just getting used to this rookie class because, again, this is really Topps' first product release in mass quantities. They've had some other stuff like Merlin, the other online exclusives, but this really gives us our first look at like a hobby product from 2022-23 for them. My boy, David Alaba, I hit him in every single thing I open. And of course, that's our first star ball. You can actually see it, yeah, so you can tell the difference when you hit a star ball versus the regular one. Faraday Aladou, who is a forward. Looks like he's a little bit older for Frankfurt, but again, we will go ahead and sleeve just in case. TAA, De Jong, Anthony for United, and Nikola Zalewski for Roma, a midfielder from Poland, who actually did get a little bit of burn last year in the Champions League, it says. And then there's our first star ball. I love the look of these. They're just such a nice, like, parallel, especially for a paper product. Would have loved to have seen something like that in the baseball stuff this year with baseballs in the back, right? It's a nice design. I wish they would have made more of a preference. We got an Anthony. Oh, man. Just going to pull right to that. That's a big one for my man, UPC, baby. Anthony, that looks like a pink foil board, but I am pretty hype about that one. Nice one for the Manchester United personal collection, 4 out of 30. So not the jersey number, but nonetheless, that's my squad. So I'm pumped on that. And you can see the cool thing is on the top, and we'll look at a couple more of them here. But yeah, actually, here, I'll just pull this one. So Trent Alexander-Arnold has the Champions League logo with the star ball, and then Anthony has the Europa League. So I'm wondering, and maybe that's the case, maybe you can only get the star ball guys of the Champions League guys, which that would be actually kind of be a cooler chase to have that as an option. But there you go, Anthony, number to 30. So is our first of hopefully 3, potentially 4 numbered cards, or just potentially 2. Like I said, from what I've been told, it seems like most of these have 3 at least. But that being said, I'm not going to try and chance my luck and guarantee 3. I'm going to go ahead and just say, let's just get our 2. Because you don't want to be the guy that, not only, ends up with the 1. Another rookie here, midfielder. 04 birthday, super young. Another 19-year-old for Porto. We got Evan Nielsen and Vinny Jr. So again, yeah, with stuff like this, like I said, super limited products. So, the opportunity to get it to ComC early, have the first edition stuff up. I think, there's some money to be made even just off these more common singles. Midfielder for Juve. I'll know the bigger rookies, like I said, but some of these guys in the other leagues, they're new. Got the Messi. Don't love the Messi photo. A pretty bland shot, honestly, by top standards. I know soccer can be a little tough sometimes, but like comparatively, that Holland picture, much, much cooler. Gonçalves, Rafinha, first Barca cards. Got the Roma title winners. I think they won Europa League last year, right? And then Toni Kroos. So yeah, there you go. Europa Conference League final. That's what Roma won. And then Toni Kroos. Lots of packs in this. So you're going to get a lot of cards in every break. But yeah. See, like that's a cool photo. That's like Bellingham reacting to the crowd. So Topps normally known for having really great photos. So it's disappointing when they don't. 05 birthday. Man, that's a very young kid, 17 years old. Sansa, that's funny. My dog's name is, or sorry, that's Sasa. I was gonna say my dog's name is Sansa. Sasa, Noah Sasa, and he is for some team I have no. Oh, Copenhagen. Okay, I've heard of Copenhagen. It's the first time I've ever seen that logo though before. I don't think Copenhagen's had a whole lot of cards. Harvey Elliott, generational gems. That's Gavi with Lewandowski. It's pretty cool. We got Rodrigo Ribeiro rookie card here. Forward, another 05 birthday. They Topps, leave it to Topps. They try and find the young guys. Whether or not these dudes pan out, at least Topps trying to be early to the game in the same way that they are with their baseball stuff. Forward here, a little bit older. Let's say that. That's so funny. Kid's 24 years old. Oh man, he's an ancient guy. Or 23 years old. Oh my gosh, so old. Another David Alaba for the growing collection that'll never die. And then this guy, Kokchu. Fun name. Don't know anything about him, but that's a fun name. I'm going to try my best to not show the back card. I mean, we can obviously see what type of parallel it is. We got another Icy coming up. One complaint I guess I would have about the first edition is that they had some pretty cool standard inserts in this stuff. Last year, it looks like the inserts don't come in the first edition version. Forward for Salzburg. The next Holland, guys, remember, everybody who plays forward for Salzburg is the next Holland. It's not necessarily true, but that was definitely the reaction that we had last year with Benjamin Sesko. People were acting like he was the next Holland. And don't get me wrong, I think Sesko's got some potential, but definitely not the next Holland. Another Salzburg player. Actually, going back, okay, so they do have the position. I'm just dumb, and I totally missed it. So there you go, midfielder on the front of that one, and a forward on the front there. I just missed it. That's very small print, but an Icy of Lucas Gorna Doath. Let's find out some more about Lucas here. 03 birthday, so just turned 20, and he's French. And yeah, because I am American, I don't know what either of those things mean in terms of height and size. It'd be a fun year for soccer cards if that's the case. Don't know if I should love it or hate it. I do think, obviously, the sport is heavily collected internationally, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Interesting inclusion this year with Future Stars. That wasn't something they did last year in the soccer product, but they've done it in baseball in years past, so nothing surprising there. Got a midfielder here for Copenhagen. So a lot of the Copenhagen guys are probably going to be rookies because I just don't think they've been in very much else. Luis Diaz, Gabriel Verón, forward for Porto. He looks pretty young. Let's see. 02, yeah, 21. Kubo Casemiro for the United, and Steven Bergwijn. All right. So the issue I always have when I open this stuff, guys, is obviously after a while I run out of stuff to talk to you guys about, and then it's just like ripping the cards open. Yeah, we're just gonna start putting the rookies in that stack because there are a lot of them, just like there has been. There's this Latan, kind of a boring forward photo of him. Not sure if you guys are Ted Lasso fans, but love Zaba. The new character inclusion, who's very, very, very not loosely based on Zlatan. It's a pretty funny character. There's our Julian Alvarez rookie. A decent action shot, I guess. Obviously they didn't have a ton of time to get these ready, but World Cup winner, young player, not playing as much at City as people would have expected. And yeah, I know there's already some rumoring and some murmur out there, or rumble out there, that he might actually want to leave. Matisse Albline, forward for Stad. What do we got here? Dalzen Maida, and that is, yeah, so another star ball, and it's for Champions League at the top. So we'll see if we get a Europa League one, but that would be pretty cool. Again, I think that's like a nice way to pay homage. We do have a PSG card on the back here. So hopefully it's Messi or Mbappe. Gittins. Neymar. Saka. Mount. We got a lot of stars. Gonzalo, yeah, solid player. Tammy Abraham in the Roma kit, and a star ball of Nuno Mendes. Yeah, not the PSG guy you want. Nuno has been in a lot of stuff and has had like 8 different years of rookie cards, I feel like. But yeah, I mean, the star balls look great. It just, you obviously want better guys. And another Man United guy coming up here. What if all my cards were Man United, people? That's just a rookie in the back. That might be... They do have photo variations. This would be the first pack without a shiny card on the back. So I'm wondering if, maybe this is a photo variation of Garnacho. If it is, let's see. Okay, so Topps, what they love to do is they love to change the little numbers on the bottom. So that one is, it looks like 012. Hold on, guys. I'm going to look at this off camera. You guys can still see me here. 012 on the code on the Garnacho there. And let me check the back of this Musiala. Nope, it is the same. So I think that's just the regular one. So that was our first pack without a, like I said, the first pack without a shiny card on the back. And no real apparent rhyme or reason why, but happy to get the Garnacho for my collection nonetheless. Interesting. Who knows? I know, like, with baseball now, they're much more clear about it, at least. With baseball, now they actually put something up here that says, like, variation, but not seeing any sort of marker on the Garnacho to let you know that that's the case, but maybe set it aside just in case. Like I said, trying to keep the rookies separated here. It looks like we got another pack without a shiny card on the back. So maybe there are just some that don't. Or now I'm just hitting all duds. That would be great. I love that. Love that for me. Nice. Wow, look at me. Mr. Manchester United. Sorry, not really trying to do this, but Charlie McNeil. Orange rookie card. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Not going to lie. That's awesome. Was not expecting to go 2 for 2 with my own team, but Charlie, a guy with a lot of potential, young English kid that as United fans, we've been hearing about for a while. So we'll have to kind of still wait and see. Hasn't done much of anything this season, if I'm not mistaken, but a rookie card of guy on my own squad to 25. I will take that. So yeah, I mean, look, how much better could this be for me? We've got the Anthony to 30 and then the McNeil to 25. So pretty excited about that. See if we get anything else in this pack. Rookie card, rookie. There's our Gavi, big future stars. I never have loved how future stars look on the cards. That's kind of cool. Heung-min Song and Harry Kane. Spurs of the moment. Fun play on words. If this is numbered, that'll be wild. It's not. I was like, if we got a numbered Rashford on top of everything, that would be crazy. I think that's just the regular one. Man, my camera just does not want to focus when I get the cards too close. That's a 12 also. So nothing terribly special there. Base rookie of that guy. Base rookie there. There's our Mbappe. Just leave that one. Also, with a set like this, when you do get the first editions, if you can get them in the mail early enough and get them graded, I think these are the type of cards, even just as the standard base, because they have the first edition moniker on them. It is something that, a collector would want a PSA 10 of. So yeah, just something to keep in mind if you decide to open any of these. I did see they're still on the Topps website for, $180. So, which I will say a little expensive for the Topps paper product. I think, as the year went on last year, I want to say the boxes of the standard stuff dropped to like $70. So, not really sure if the value will be there, but again, with this product, you are getting, likely 3 numbered cards to 30 or less. So João Felix there, and I'm going to speed this up, guys, because we are already well approaching the 20-minute mark. I'll try and kind of flip through this a little bit faster if we can. Sane, Holzak, Martinelli, Havertz, Szoboszlai. This is actually one of your better rookies. Mudryk plays for Chelsea, young kid. A lot of potential there. I want to say they paid a lot of money to get him to Chelsea. So that's one of the Chase rookies this year. And then we got the Frankie de Jong on the star ball. No real crazy star balls, honestly. Like, I mean, look, I love the parallel cards I hit, right? But, you know, they're not necessarily the guys that you would be hot after. We got so we do have a third numbered card coming up. And I think it was AC Milan. Midfielder for Salzburg. There's another one of the winter cards. Frankfurt, that is the actual Europa League championship on that one. Nice Lewandowski photo, like the celebration shot there. Rookie card. Bruno Iglesias. I remember seeing that name on the checklist and laughing. It just reminds me of Nico Barella. Is that to 30? Yeah. Number 9 out of 30 on that one. So I kind of hope we hit one more numbered card. Look, like I said, the Charlie McNeil, solid card. You know, a rookie that I think will sell fairly well out of the gate because he is so young. He's on a big team, but you know, would love to see somebody a little bit bigger as well. Got the Sancho, just the regular base. Now that looks like it could be a variation, just because it's the different uniform, but it's not. Just another 12. So yeah, I'm not really sure what the signifier will be. Paul Warner was a rookie last year in some Bundesliga products at the end of the year, so that's why those aren't marked rookies. For anybody wondering this year, we got our Manchester United team celebration card there with Rashford and I think that's Garnacho, right? Yeah, that's cool. Like that one for the personal collection. Put it in the regular base stack for now, though. Fish it out later. And then rookies and some base. So really at this point, if you really only do get 3 numbered, we're already tapped the well there. So right now we'd be hoping for, I guess, an autograph. And just, yeah. So we shall see. Marquinhos, that's a good one. There's another one of your Chase rookies. Forward for Arsenal. I believe he is Brazilian, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so this is a guy they paid decent money to get to Arsenal. Olivier Giroud, the nice frosted tips. Pablo Torre, another young Barca kid with some potential. Barca is just like popping out the young midfielders left and right. We got wow, that's a lot of syllables in that name. Tarko and Eden Zeko. How do you say? I never know how to say that dude's name. Been in products for a couple years now. Milan guy. Must be good if they keep making cards of him, right? Must mean that collectors are just dying to have those in their collections. So there's our Olivier Giroud. Starball. Still have not hit a Starball of our Europa League guy. So I do think there might be the chance that they held them back. Big rookie at the end of last year with Merlin, but making his Topps standard product debut, Matisse Tell. We were starting to get some doubles. I believe we hit a couple of these guys already. I could be wrong. There's another Holland with KDB. Let's leave that one. Let's stick that in our nicer card stack. And then there's your Heung-min Son. Wow. Well, let's just knock over everything. All right, we got 3 packs left. We have not hit an auto. We have hit 3 numbered cards. May the card gods be in our favor. Let's get something big. Harry Kane on the back of that pack. Pablo Marin. There's your Fati rookie. I want to say this guy has some potential. I feel like I've seen him, or at least he was on the sell sheet. Johan Bakayoko. How old is that guy? Yeah, he's young. 20 years old, Belgium, playing for PSV. We'll go ahead and sleeve him. Young forward. Forwards are definitely in soccer. If you're not familiar, I'm sure a lot of you, if you're watching this, are soccer collectors. But if you're not familiar, forwards are definitely the position that you want to get the cards of. Some of the midfielders do sell, but you know, mostly people would prefer the forwards because those are the guys that are going to be putting the ball in the net most often. There's your Foden rookie, or not rookie, pardon me. Iqbal making a second appearance. Kind of a surprise just because it didn't play a whole ton. All right, guys, last pack. Come on, card gods. Give us a Holland autograph. It's not an auto. It's a Charles de Ketelaere, which is insulting. All right. Sesko, the next Holland, right? Like I mentioned earlier. Muhammad Ali Show. Fun name. Collectors will probably like that just because of the name itself. Also very young. Also a forward. So I could see Muhammad Ali being one of the chase guys this year based on the name and position alone. Here's your another Muhammad Salah, Griezmann, Alvaro Sanz. I think this guy's pretty good, actually. And he one of their younger dudes, too. Yeah, Spanish. We'll go ahead and sleeve him up. The Barca rookies. Definitely some of the better guys. Wow, that's a Arnaud Calamin. Whoa. I just butchered that. Anyway, another rookie card there. Iker Bravo, and then Charles de Ketelaere, icy foil parallel. So just going to flip back through a couple of these things real quick. Quick, tiny little recap here just to kind of re-show you guys what we got. So it seems like a pretty healthy blend of the ices and the star balls. But again, not a single star ball that was a Europa League card. So it would be an interesting design decision on Topps' behalf if they did that, but one that I would appreciate at that. And then our 3 numbered cards, we got the 2 of these numbered to 30, Nicolo Barella, and then Anthony. Both of those, again, like I just said, numbered to 30. And then probably the best card of the break was that Charlie McNeil orange. That one was 225. So the other number that you can hit are blacks to 10. There might be a parallel to 15. I could be wrong about that. But I know there's black to 10, red to 5, and then the 1-to-1s. So overall, I'm not dissatisfied. Walking away with 3 numbered cards to 30 or less, that's pretty cool. We'll probably try and pick up another box of this. That was a fun little rip. Autos, like I said, they're falling about, from what I've been told, about 1 in every 3 boxes. So not a terrible chance to hit one. But keep in mind, the autos, if you get the right guys, they sell really well. But even though they're scarce, the lesser players still don't sell phenomenally. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We'll be doing the actual product when it comes out, to the non-first edition version of the paper one. I'll be breaking some of that when it drops. But for now, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll talk soon. Appreciate it.